And that is the safe way to lend money, where you lend, and if everything goes well, you win. And if everything goes wrong, you win even more. People, when you are lending money, you want your money back. Okay, in one way or another, you want your money back, whether it is literally returned to you in dollars, or if you have to do a foreclosure or repossess the collateral, that collateral should have enough value for you to recover your money and a return on top of that. That is the principle you should always look for. And if you are using someone else's money, whether you have money on a credit card or you borrowed money from someone and you are going to lend it at a higher interest rate, then you must take even more care to ensure that money returns safely and securely. You have to be very careful. I am going to explain several indicators of what would be a red flag for me. Like, how would you say red flag in Spanish? Like a red alert. Suddenly Kevin comes to me and says, Alexi, I need you to lend me $100,000 by tomorrow. That for me is a red flag. Okay, there are businesses that do require immediate money, and I will give you an example. I know a person, he lives in Chicago, an American millionaire. All he does is lend money. His business is lending money. Personally, he doesn't have an office, he doesn't have a bank, he doesn't have an institution. It's just him lending money, and that's how he has built his wealth. And recently, there was an athlete who was given the unique opportunity to purchase an approximately $7 million company, SBA, generously lent him 90%, and he was short about $600 and something thousand for the down payment. And he didn't have them in liquid assets. He is a millionaire, and this is something we need to understand. Being a millionaire is not having $2 million in the bank. Being a millionaire is having assets worth millions of dollars. He did not have the liquidity. He had many properties, even without debt. And he calls this friend of mine from Chicago and says, hey, I need $650,000. When do you need it by? I need it in the next 4 days. No problem, I can lend it to you, but I need collateral. He replies, no problem. I have a property worth 1.2 million that has no debt, so I will give it to you as collateral. And he made the investment of $650,000 at 25%. Those particular cases can indeed occur, but one must be very careful when someone asks you for money to borrow immediately, such as very urgently. For me, it's a red flag. It's not a no, but it's a warning. Investigate. Seek information on how you can protect that capital. Let's go to that typical example. I want you to now put yourself in the shoes of that person who lent the money. Want to know more? Subscribe using the form you will find in the description and join my upcoming mastermind to learn all the details.